Hey guys, it's Jess from Madden Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful farmhouse fall banner using supplies from the dollar store. I picked up 2 5-packs of these wooden fall shapes at my local Dollar Tree. Then I headed to the craft store for the rest of my supplies. I purchased Folk Art Craft paint in warm white, barnwood, Italian sage, and thicket. Finally, I grabbed some farmhouse ticking stripe ribbon and some galvanized letters as well. I will link to all of these supplies in the description below. If I can't find the exact product, I'll find the closest thing available online for you. I started by giving all of the leaf shapes a coat of the Italian sage craft paint. When you're working with raw wood like this, it tends to be very thirsty, so it will soak up a lot of the paint. So if you want a really opaque finish, you're probably going to need to use 1 or 2 coats of paint to get that look. Because I want this to have a rustic farmhouse look, I don't mind that the wood grain is showing through, so I stuck with just 1 coat of the base color of paint. After I'd finished painting all of the leaves, I gave all of the pumpkin shapes a coat of warm white, which is a really nice, just slightly creamy white tone. After all the wooden shapes were dry, I used a dry brushing technique to add on the darker shade to each of the 2 different shapes that I'd be using in my banner. Dry brushing just means you put a very small amount of paint onto a dry paint brush, and then you brush off most of the paint onto a piece of scrap paper, and that leaves you with a very dry brush. You then take that very dry brush and apply whatever paint is left on the brush to your project. It ends up giving your project sort of a weathered look, and it's a great way to instantly add a little bit of farmhouse flair to any of your painting projects. I let that dry brushed on paint dry, and then I picked out the letters that I needed to use for my saying on my fall banner and got out my hot glue gun and carefully glued each letter onto the appropriate shape in my banner. Finally, I strung all of the wooden shapes onto the ticking stripe ribbon and hung it up on our mantle. The dollar store is a great place to find bases for your fall crafting projects. They have tons of raw wood shapes right now, both for fall and for Halloween. So if you haven't stopped by the dollar store, I really recommend it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you learned something new. Subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. Visit me on my blog, maddencrafts.com, and thanks so much for watching. Bye!